How it feel to be a dad, how it feel to be a man. You provide by any means, and we sticking to the plan. Yeah, I do this for my seed. Come and listen, come and see. Remember, it was just me. Now it's all about we. Lead by example. This for my child. I swear that I got you for life. Went from the court to talking about buckets. Now we talking Pampers and wipes. I really love this though. Look at you and get inspired. You the fuel to my fire. Come here, let me change your diaper. Diaper dash.
We here, man. Diaper Dad fam, we are back again. And this time we doing it a little differently, man. We in the flesh with my dog Boog, man. What's good?
What's good,
we in the building, man. What's good, man?
I'm back home. We together now. This is what we've been waiting for, so I'm ready for it.
We in the building, man. Hope everyone's enjoying themselves. I'm just blessed to have Boog here, man. You know, we back at home. Boog traveled from where he's from. You know, came back here, do what he had to do, but yo, we in the flesh, man.
In the fucking
we official.
Bro, I've been so fucking excited, anxious, because this is completely different than our normal behind the camera.
Through the Zoom.
What's good? Diaper Dad fan, we back at it again. Nah, we here with it. So it's crazy, man.
It's funny because like the layout that we have, I watch a lot of podcasts and it reminds me of Horrible Decisions. I don't know if you ever watched that or anybody ever watched that. Some of y'all might have, but like it's probably one of my favorite podcasts. These two women from New York, and Mandy and I forgot what their names is, but like the whole set, the layout, the lights and everything, theirs is a little bit lighter, but it's kind of like the same thing. And I love it though. I love it, man. But let's get it popping, man.
Bro, let's get to it, baby.
So when you came down this week or the past couple of days, you chilled out, visit Baltimore, whatever. But like with the kids, like things are different, right?
Yo, it is. And the thing about it is that I had to take a step back from the situation and look like
what situation being
just being a dad and just think like, yo, is this everything you thought it was gonna be? Because last night I went out and we ran into a couple other couples that have twins. And I asked her, I was like, yo, I was talking to them, I was like, I don't even want to talk to y'all. I was like, yo, I need to talk to y'all husbands, right? Because I was like, I know this is what you wanted.
I don't want to hear the bullshit. I don't want to hear the bullshit from y'all.
Yeah, so fuck the malarkey. I need to talk to the homies. So I talked to them and I was like, yo, is fatherhood everything like you thought it was going to be? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't really...
What was they saying though? Hold on. Before you say a lot of people, what was they talking about?
Man, well, twin life different. It's different for us.
So basically they wasn't saying what you wanted to hear.
Some of them though were like... there was one couple... Their children were like saints, both of them.
Yeah.
Another couple was like, yo, my son's amazing. My daughter's a fucking terror. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm in the same boat with you. You feel me? So, it was just kind of like a mixed reaction. But then I was coming home. I was thinking, I was like, yo, is fatherhood everything that you thought it was gonna be before the kids were born? And that's what I wanted to bring. Part of our episode today, I wanted to bring that to the table for us because I think it's really important to hone in on that.
Nah, you definitely right. Because obviously we talked about it before, like parenthood being not exactly what we thought. Because, there's certain things that we go through, certain things that our day-to-day might not happen what we think is going to always happen, especially when you have different people you have babies with. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because everyone's like, yo, you get the nice girl, man, with the nice family, and you get the car, and all the babies are good, and they go to daycare. Everyone thinks that, but at the end of the day, peaches, shits ain't all peaches and cream.
Like we said before, and fuck whatever movie they think they gonna be living in, because this shit is totally different, bro. And especially when you got in a unique situation. You know what I'm saying? Like some people have children with women who they didn't expect to have children with. You know what I'm saying? You got some men like us who expected the woman that we're with to have children with. Or we just had children we had children quicker than we expected.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of different variations of the situation, but at the end of the day, fatherhood is fatherhood. Like you create your own story, you write your own book. So it's kind of like, is it really everything you thought it was going to be, in the sense of like,
is it? First of all, let's answer that question. Is it though?
Yes and no. It is. It is everything I thought it was going to be, in the sense of like being involved with my children and watching them grow. That I will say.
Yeah.
But the hardships did not see. This shit hit me with the cruise ship. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like I expected it, but it's like I didn't expect it. You know get them some things that like you didn't expect. The sleepless nights.
You always talk about that shit, yo.
I do.
Yo, and it's funny, yo, because like for me, I've never really had a sleepless night.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Seriously, yo.
I have sleepless nights now. My children will be 2 next month, bro. Yes.
I never, yo. Like that's what I'm saying, yo. Every kid is different, but it's good. It's good to hear some of your viewpoints because, like I was saying too, like some parents might have that issue, and then some parents are like me, where they don't have that issue.
Yeah.
Like I've never had sleepless nights.
Because
like,
you fucking lied to me. You know that, right? Oh, yeah, it gets good at 3 months. It gets better at 6 months.
Nah, but you got 2.
Motherfucker, at 10 months, I was not sleeping still. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is Shane talking about, bro? So,
listen, man. Listen, I'm telling you, if you ask anyone that got a kid after that 3, 6 month, 9 month mark, you good. But you got the double edition choice, yo.
I don't care.
You got the Dolson twins off of Full House.
Hey, yo, chill out, bro. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's kind of like, is it really everything I thought it was gonna be? Like there was nights where I would look up at the ceiling, like, bro, I want to leave, bro. I can't do this. But you know, that's the beauty of fatherhood. Is like you find a way to fucking do it.
The one thing I could say that I never really expected was just like the time to yourself. Yeah. So like for example, me love to go to the gym, love to do what I do, work out this, that, and the third. All of that shit changes. Yeah. You know what I mean? Uh-huh. Like yo, that's something that I didn't really expect. I don't think I thought too much about it, but you know when a baby came, I started realizing like, damn man, like my time is really limited. And not only is it limited, you got to make sure that you're being convenient to your other partner. You know what I mean?
And
so
that's
like
the balance, right?
So like yo, I go to the gym 8:00 in the morning. Sometimes I won't leave until 11 or 1. Go get something to eat, come back home. What's up? What up, Jazz? This, that, and the third. Now I'm looking at the watch nonstop. Like, all right, yo, I gotta get home soon.
Yo, can I play another game?
Yo, can I play another game? Yo, like, yo, I just want to get home so I can relieve her. Yeah. But I think that's the biggest part for me, because I'm so used to like, yo, just doing my own shit. You know what I mean? Everyone used to doing their own shit. Yeah. They go wherever they go to a party, they go visit their family. It's like, yo, you don't have to worry about going back home and relieving somebody. You just do your own shit. But when you got a baby, sometimes you got to be like, you know what? I've been out, man, maybe 2 more hours than I should have been. I think it's time for me to head home.
Take my ass the fuck home, right? And we be mad, and the crazy thing is that we be mad comfortable with that. Like, it's okay, because like we're like, you know what I'm saying? Like we're used to having that time to where we can just do whatever we want and be at home at a certain time. But like now that we have children, it's like you're so mindful of it. It's like, okay, cool, I've been out for a couple hours. Like I'm cool with going back home. And I'm all right. I'm gonna be fine. Because you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's about making sure that your parenthood and your me time is an equal balance right there.
Yeah, we get accustomed to just being with the kid. You know what I mean? Like I think that's the part that it changes us, because like, yo, when you're used to doing your own shit, doing whatever, you used to just doing things for you, but now you get accustomed to doing things for the kids and your family. You kind of just used to that now. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. But then on the other hand, there's some motherfuckers that's not used to that shit. They still want to be out. They still want to do whatever they want to do. And yo, and sometimes I don't blame them, man, because yo, damn, it feel good to be out and not have no responsibility.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm out tonight.
You ain't got no responsibility. 2 nights in a row.
2 nights. But I could see, I'm coming fresh off a pandemic, so
nah. It don't even matter.
It does matter, trust me, because when I came home in November, I didn't see anybody. I was home for Thanksgiving. It was the middle of the pandemic. I didn't do shit. Now
it's good. You good?
I'm fucking big vax now, so it's different. So now, like, I told Ashley, Ashley today was like, well, are you gonna be out late? This, that, and the third. I'm like, listen, dog.
No, don't even ask me shit.
I said, hold, wait. I said, I haven't seen my homeboys in eons. It feels like at this point. I've been bouncing around the country, so I'm home. I got everybody. We meeting everybody out to the cast tonight. So it's like, why not? I'm gonna be out tonight, and I'll be able to carry on my normal responsibilities as I do. I wake up at 6:45 every fucking morning, and I'm gonna make sure these kids are fed, whether I feel like I get hit by a Mack truck or not. This morning I woke up, I was like, fuck, man, I gotta go do this parent shit. But then after I downed a quick bottle of water, I was cool. That's the same type of time.
You gotta start drinking like 2 to 3 bottles before you go to bed. That's the key. Mm-hmm. Like, yo, a bartender was telling me this. Like, yo, he's like, yo, just drink like 4 to 3 bottles of water before you go to bed. You'll slow down the hangover. So try that next time.
I'm trying it tonight.
Try that. Try that, man.
You heard it here first. GQ himself.
So yeah, Ashley asking you where you gonna be at.
She's like, what time you coming home? Like, listen, dog. I was like, I'm with the bros tonight, baby. Like, I get it. I understand your concern. I understand your concerns, but however, comma, I'm with the guys, bro. We on demon time tonight. I'm just kidding. I'm fucking with
Nah, he not kidding. I don't know what the fuck he on, but he on demon time.
Nah, but it's just because when I say demon time, it's because like I haven't been out. I haven't had my me time with my friends. I've always had me time to myself. I live in Massachusetts. I don't know anybody new.
So let me ask you this, yo. Do you think that affects you being the best you can be? Because I always say that, man. Like, yo, your me time is everything, right?
Yeah, it is.
Do you think like you not really having that sometimes kind of affects you? Because now you kind of getting back into the groove.
Kind of. So it affected me. Because everything, like my life was so, like, outlined. Like I wake up, get the kids out the door, I go to work, come home, they come home, I go to the basement, which is my gym, do that. So it's kind of like I got stuck in this routine, this like awful circle of like not really being able to like converse with other people. That's why I came to you with this.
Hold on, but let me ask you this. Do you think it would have changed if it wasn't COVID? Because like, yo, you doing a lot of shit the way you doing it because of COVID, working out in your basement. So like, for example, if it wasn't COVID, would you be in your basement? You would. You probably wouldn't.
No, I've been meeting new people and making friends and shit like that, but and I'd have been home more. But it forced my energy to do other creative things like the podcast.
So you think? So hold on. So you really think? To be honest, it might have been COVID that fucked you up.
Could have been.
It really could have, and really not the kids.
No, it was the kids.
It was the kids.
The fuck you talking about?
Nah. But just hold on. Just think about it. So like, yo, say without COVID now, you don't have to worry about like, yo, dang, yo, I really want to be home. You probably would have been home a bunch of more times. Like, yo, just think about the me time you probably would have had. Like,
there's no, but the thing, it's twins, bro. That's what
no, but listen, but hold on. Listen to this. I'm about to tell you, yo.
Yeah.
You probably would have been in the work a lot too. You feel me? Like, yo, you probably would have been going to work and you would have got that me time a lot.
That's the thing. Going to work is a responsibility. You see what I'm saying? And when I say that, when I say that to say this, when me time is just making sure you come home safe. Like you could just go to the gym, make sure you come home safe. You know what I mean? God forbid you get in an accident, some shit happen. Like you come home safe. Going to work is part of being to me is like being a parent. It's part of being a parent because
going to work.
And I'm gonna tell you why. Because that's what feeds the family. You see what I'm saying? So it's like 8 hours a day. I'm focused on like taking care of other people and they're like helping them with their concerns. The same way parenthood is. You know what I'm saying? You're helping your child trying to grow to be this human being that's a good Samaritan. So it's kind of like you have to it's kind of like the same just to me. So like when it comes to my me time, like going golfing is not like a responsibility. That's something I don't have to think about. That's just something I have to just be able to go do and come home and I'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different story. You know what I'm saying? Versus like, you know what I'm saying? Like you work from home too, just like I do.
Yeah. But the reason I say it is because when I'm at work, I don't have to worry about like anything. Yeah, I might have to worry about doing my responsibilities and those things that I need to do. But like, yo, I don't have to have a daily watch on the kid. And then like when I do go to work that one day a week, because I go in on Tuesday now, it's just me time. Like I ain't got to worry about cooking or doing this or changing or cleaning the house or you know what I mean? I just look at it as like, yo, I'm out the house. Yo, because just think about it. Why you think so many people, now that when I was telling you, why you think so many people, they want to go to work?
Yeah, because they think that's their me time, but in reality.
No. Hold on. So hold on. So this is the thing too, man. You got to get away from getting 100%. You never gonna get really 100% for everything. So 75% to them. Even though going to work is 75% or maybe 65%, that's still me time though. You're not gonna get 100% unless you're doing something like this where you go out, you don't have to be worried about nothing. You're on vacation.
That's my whole point right there. That I constitute that as me time, because I don't have to go through responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have your job description outlines everything you need to do to make sure you're good at your job, right?
Yeah.
You go above and beyond. It's the same thing as parenthood. You have an outline. You make sure you have an outline. You have
no.
But what I'm saying is,
you could walk out. I could go to lunch and not worry about shit.
Yeah, but you could do theoretically you could do the same shit when it comes to being a parent.
No, but
because you just said with those dads that are like that don't have that divide when it comes to being a parent. Like, they're just okay with just going out and shit like that. So it's like, but
hold on, I'm about to hit you in the head over a bottle. Okay. If I wanted to take leave and just go and just like, yo, I don't want to work anymore, and just like, I just wanted to go walk around the city, you could do that shit. Can you do that as a parent? You can't.
You can.
No.
It's frowned upon. It's not the correct.
All right. You don't get no frowned upon again.
Okay, but it's not the right. It's not the right thing to do. But you can still do it though. Is what I'm saying.
So that's what it's right to do that though at work.
But that's fuck work, honestly. But now what I'm saying is that, like, because you still have the bottom line is this, that you still have a duty to uphold yourself to, right?
Yeah.
At work, you know what I'm saying. You work in the government. You have to do this, that, and the third, and maybe a little bit more if you want to go above and beyond, right?
Really
Same
not.
with me. Same way with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I go above and beyond to take care of my customers as a sales rep and all that shit. Same way in parenthood. That doesn't constitute as me time. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I don't want any. You still have a responsibility when it comes to work.
I understand that, but I'm about, yo, you trying to get the whole cake and get another piece of the cake.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. Because listen, I'm about to tell you, you really trying to down this whole going to work shit. Because I'm about to hit you right now. When you go golfing with the client, that's really me time. Even though that's a responsibility where you like, yo, I gotta be with a client and do that, you still having fun on your time without worrying about shit.
But you're tying work and golf. So like,
no, but that's still work to you. You go with the client, right?
At the end of the day,
you go with the client. Hold on.
Okay, yeah, I do. But what I'm saying is this though, is that like, what other than the fuck that shit. But what I'm saying is this, that like, once in a blue, like, yeah, I go golfing with my clients or like vendors and shit like that. But on the back end of shit, it's like, the majority of your time is I'm sitting at home behind my computer, answering emails all day. Do you think I want to sit there and do that shit? No, I don't. But I know it keeps the lights on, it keeps food on my table. So that I consider as a responsibility, like I said. Now, if I want to go out and just make sure I'm home and I make sure I'm safe, that's me time. Parenthood. You have a duty to uphold. As a father, you want to make sure you're there for your child emotionally, physically, take care of their financial needs, whatever. You see what I'm saying? There's an outline, there's an outline to it. So what I'm saying is that me time, it constitutes, I don't have to worry about going above and beyond. I just need to just make sure that I'm happy and I don't have to think about doing something.
Listen, man, people are gonna kill you.
That's fine.
They're gonna kill you with this shit. You know why? Because, yo, if you want to answer emails all day and put your headphones in and listen to music, you can do that. When you're watching the kids, you can't do that shit. You can't listen to Nav and Drake while you watching the kids. You gotta watch the kids.
If I want to tune them out, I do. I'm just fucking with you. But nah, but like, yeah, you can. But that, to me, that's
a part. See, that's a little part of me time.
But my definition of me time is, I don't have to think about doing anything. I'm going to do something I enjoy, I love.
That's a vacation, nigga.
It's not a vacation.
Yes, it is.
I haven't been on a vacation.
You're on a vacation now.
And how long, bro? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, in almost 3 fucking years it took me.
But hold on. Yo, listen.
Crack me over the head with the bottle. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you go. But I'm telling you.
Vacation and me time is 2 different things. Vacation, that's to the max.
Oh.
But like, yo, me time, when you play ball, right, that's me time, right?
So let me ask you this. Okay.
Right.
I'm about to crack you over the head with a bottle.
Hit me right here, yo.
But what I'm saying is that, so your me time, going to the gym, right?
Yeah.
That's your me time.
Yeah.
You don't have a responsibility in the world, but just to make sure you come home safe, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, but I still got to work out, though.
Okay, that's your me. That's something you enjoy and you would love to do, right?
Yeah. And yes,
you have the same?
Yes, I do. Because I'm out the house, bro, and I don't have really a responsibility about the kid.
Yes.
I don't have to do nothing.
But the job aids your. All right.
I love but you gotta look at it like this though. Yo, sometimes it's cool being productive, yo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that your me time is just you not really thinking about responsibility. Job is a responsibility that you men, as men, we're go-getters, right? We're headhunters. We bring home the bacon, right?
Yeah.
Our responsibility is our job to make sure that we put food on our table.
Yeah.
Right? Going to the gym, you don't have to have that responsibility. You can GQ likes going to the gym. You're going to the gym and that's it. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna work out. If that's your zen, your space that you want to be in.
Yeah.
Then you just need to go home and make sure you're home at a certain time. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Is that the responsibility portion of it is like, it's different. People see going to work. Like I was like that too when I was working at Enterprise Rental Car. Because for 12 hours, I was gone for 12 hours a day. I was at work. I was dealing with people, but I still had a responsibility. Like this was a means to the end, as far as like, I need to do this to make sure my kids eat. Make sure I put diapers on them. Make sure I have formula. So with that being said, when it comes to me time, it's like I need to be able to do something without even thinking and like having a responsibility other than to make sure I'm safe.
But like I said, you want the 100% instead
It's
instead
not
of the
100% though.
Yeah.
How is 100%? Because I'm not doing it every day.
No. When I say 100%, I mean you want 100% of like not thinking about nothing. So when I say when you go to work, you might get 75, you might get 65, meaning you get 65% of you time or 50% of you time.
Right.
You might split it with doing your responsibilities because everyone knows if you go to work for 8 hours, you're not working for 8 hours. No. Now that might happen maybe 50 days out of 365, 300 out of whatever amount of days you work, maybe it might happen like 25% out of the year.
Right.
But majority of the time, you get a lot of time to yourself to probably kick back, make a sandwich, do whatever you want, watch TV, check text messages without worrying about another responsibility. When you got the kids, you can do those things, but you still got to worry about them at the end of the day. Like you could do those things at work and not worry about nothing. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. And that's what a lot of people, they might agree with, like, I understand I got to go to work and maybe type some documents or do this, that, and the third. But shit, I might have the 20 minutes where I'm looking at YouTube or checking out this music or looking at shopping or this, that, and the third. When you with the kids, you gotta be on the kids, man.
Yeah,
you want the vacation though.
I don't need but that's the thing. I don't need a vacation. I don't need that that mentality of like just disappearing. Because at the end of the day, I still have to make sure I'm home at a certain time and make sure I can take care of my responsibility on the other end. So I'm saying like playing basketball. Like I know I want to play basketball. I'm not thinking about something that constitutes me time.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? Like me going golfing. That's me time.
All right, so we're about to tap into. Is it Ronald?
Roland.
Keep
fucking saying that. Roland.
Let me get his name.
It's Roland.
Nah, I'm about to get his whole name so everyone know who it is.
Yeah.
Roland Pollard. Is that how you say it?
Pollard.
I'm sorry, man. I'm bad with pronouncing names.
It's terrible, but yeah.
Roland Pollard, the guy that does gymnastics. He got kids.
Shout out to him, first of all.
Yeah, shout out to him for being a great father. Y'all probably seen him. He does the gymnastics with his young daughter. He like flips them up. He used to be a cheerleader, I think, too. I don't know at where, but he just had a video maybe recently where like, yo, his daughter was like, yo, I don't want to do it no more. He was like, nah, like, we got to do it. She was like, nah, like, my finger hurts. And he was like, nah, like, listen, you gonna tell me you don't want to do it? They were like practicing cheerleading, and they were like, yeah. He was like, you don't want to do it because your finger hurts? And she was like, yeah. He was like, well, you know what? We're not gonna stop because your finger hurt. We're gonna keep on doing it.
Hit it with the. Okay, your finger hurts, but we'll go to the doctor. But after we complete what we're getting ready to do.
Yeah. And they ended up doing the routine, whatever they did.
That was a bomb ass fucking routine too. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was crazy.
That nigga must be a cheerleader.
I'm not a cheerleader, but the shit they was doing, I'm like, yo, I don't even. That shit's wild.
So they did the routine. It ended up being good. She was like, you know, she was a little sad a little bit because, you know, she was hurt. But at the end of the day, I think she was happy because she did what her father asked her to do.
Yeah.
But I was reading some of the comments, man, and some people were just saying like he was pushing her too far. And I think, I think it was great that they did it, but I also think it was great that I didn't think it was great because he pushed her a little bit too much.
See, and I differ from that because when I watched the video, I think those people who think he pushed her to do it, okay. Some people it just might be soft. They just might be soft. I'm gonna keep it a bug with you because he sees the other side of it, the things, right? So like that's just like you having a mentor, it's like, or trainer or some shit. It's like, yo, I know like right now it sucks, but I know that on the other side, I promise you, it's gonna be okay.
I love this. Keep on going. I'm about to hit him in the head again. Go ahead.
You see what I'm saying? And I was like, all right, okay, cool. And when they got to the other side of things, after they completed their routine or whatever the hell they were doing, like you could see the joy in her face and how he rewarded her with his love and affection.
Gotcha.
So I think that him pushing, he wasn't. I don't even think he was really pushing her though. That's another thing too.
So I think he was pushing her, and I love that you said, yo, he sees the other side of things. And right now, what's big going on is the Britney Spears situation. I know some people might know this, but there's so many people in Hollywood that go through this situation, and they go through it because, like you said, their parents see the other side, right? So they see the other side of them being success, but at the end of the day, they still pushing their kids farther than they should be. So when we gonna talk about even Michael Jackson, right? His father, he see it.
Yo.
Now we understand. Hold on. Let me rap. But I'm not a rapper. So like, yo, Michael Jackson, his father seen, like, he seen the other side. He saw that his son was talented. He seen that, like, yo, you being tired, you doing this, that, and the third don't matter because I know you could be successful. He was successful, but he been fucked up in the head. The same thing with Britney Spears, bro. Her father probably seen the success, seen that she was talented, pushed her. Bitch done fucking cut her head off. Fucking cut all her hair off. And I don't know where she mentally dead in the head, yo.
All right. So both of those situations you brought up, Mike was abused. He was, his pops was kicking the shit out of him.
No, he never abused him.
Britney is under what is it called, a conservatory, whatever the fuck that shit is, where she has no control. She has no control over her fucking life, bro.
And if you want to know what that is, y'all got to tune into the Netflix movie called I Care a Lot. That'll give you some insight. But go ahead.
She has absolutely no control over her life. She's been stuck in a $20 million crib, posting these crazy ass dance videos, looking like a fucking junkie on Lexington Market.
And you know why? Because her dad seen the other side.
That's not the other side, though. Is what I'm saying. So you can't control what I'm. He.
Oh.
No. Wait. No. Because what I'm saying is that he saw the other side and her success, right?
Yeah.
But the process of her getting to that point was fucking terrible. Same way with Mike. Terrible. Mike was getting abused. This Roland's daughter is about 5 or 6, right? And they're doing something innocent of doing a gymnastics routine.
No, but hold on.
It's the same way if Nova Rose comes to you and says, "Daddy, I don't think I can do it." And you're like, you know what? I know you can. We gonna at the end of the day, we're gonna make it happen.
Shorty was still crying in the video.
So if Nova Rose comes to you crying, you can be like, all right, cool, we're done for the day.
It's different with girls.
Oh,
man.
so now it's different with girls, but
yeah, with girls you gotta.
But that's what I'm saying though. What I'm saying is that because it's such an innocent act as a fucking gymnastics routine, and obviously she wants to be great at this. You know what I'm saying? Like she wants to do. This is what she wants to pursue in life.
No, she doesn't know that yet, bro.
But
that's what I'm saying. That's the part that's killing you. You don't know that she wants to pursue this because she's only 5 years old, bro. You don't know.
Okay, she doesn't want to pursue it, but she likes doing it.
Yes.
Okay, she likes doing it.
That's what 100 things that kids love to do, bro.
Well, obviously, this is something that they can really, that she really enjoys doing.
Yes.
So if it's something that she really enjoys doing, right? Whatever it be, I don't give a fuck what it is. Nova Rose comes to daddy saying, I don't think I can do it anymore, and I'm gonna cry about it. Are you gonna tell her to stop?
Yo.
Because no, because you're gonna say what?
I'm about to tell you, it's not that I can't do it anymore. She just doesn't want to do it right now anymore. That was the whole thing. Now, okay, all right, Nova Rose, like, yo, let's try it tomorrow. But I just think he pushed her a little. Yo, she was still crying a little bit, man.
I think because she.
Let's go.
And it starts
from the gist of the video, it seemed like from what I got from it is that she couldn't complete this routine up front. Right?
Gotcha.
So I think the video was tailoring that she was trying to give up on herself, like saying, "Daddy, I can't do it."
She's only 5 years old.
Hold on, I get the age, I get it, but she's sitting here saying that she can't do it, and I think that what her dad was trying to instill in her is perseverance, and the fact that you're not gonna get it on the first time. You got to keep going. Whether you're gonna cry some days you're gonna cry, some days you're gonna be smiling about shit. I think that he wasn't pushing her because he wanted her to do it. I think that because she couldn't do it and she just felt like she failed, he was trying to encourage her to push through the pain and the agony.
So yo, just think about how that really sounds, yo. Hold on, I'm about to tell you. You just said, yo, he was pushing her, even though it might be hard to do, and you might hurt and you might cry. For a 5-year-old, is that actually cool?
I don't think, but
that's not even cool, yo. And then
there was nothing abusive about what he was doing.
No, I never said anything about abuse. You just did.
Okay, it wasn't abusive. What I'm saying, there was nothing wrong with how he acted, how he carried himself to try to push her through to get to that end goal. Right, the end goal was to complete the routine.
Yes, and hold on, and once again, like I said, I watched them multiple times. They have had situations where they haven't done routines and they keep doing it, right? And that's cool. But this particular time, she literally said, she was like, yo, dad, yo, like my finger hurt. And she was crying. She was crying. And then on top of that, he tried to use reverse psychology on her. He was like, don't worry, like, I'll take you to a doctor. She's like, no, I don't want to go to a doctor. And what I'm saying is, I know you talked about the perseverance, right? That shit is cool for when niggas understand certain shit in life. Shorty only 5 years old. She doesn't understand that shit. And at the end of the day, she probably loves to do that shit. Guess why? Because her dad does that shit. You know what I mean? That's the part. And I'm not saying like what they do is wrong. I think, yo, him always wanting to push her, this, that, and the third is great. I'm just thinking for that one situation, I think he might have pushed her maybe a little bit too hard.
I think he was pushing her.
You don't think so?
Fuck no.
She's 5 years old.
I understand, bro. I get that. I understand the age and like you gotta. Sometimes I get caught up in thinking my son is a grown man and he's 2. He's learning life.
Yeah.
So in order to understand how it feels to learn, how it feels to like push through something, even though, you know what I mean, like even with like us, right? We play ball. There's gonna be times when we got to practice like, yo, I'm having the worst fucking day. Like I can literally, I gotta get my semester.
I love where you going. I'm about to hit you in the head again.
Of course, you feel like you always are, but whatever. But what I'm saying is that like, I don't think what he said, there was nothing malicious behind what he said. He wasn't forceful in the fact that he was just trying to. I feel like he was just encouraging her to get up, wipe your hands off. Let's do it again. Let's see if we can keep going. She said, "Daddy, my finger hurts." Obviously, I took that as he saw that she would. He knew her finger was hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like you just know certain things about your kid. So I think that she was and what I'm trying to say is that she tried to use that as a cop out to stop it. But he was like, okay, cool. Your finger hurts. Well, then let's go to the doctor. You know what I'm saying? If it really hurts, that's just me. Maybe I'm just too hard of a parent. I'm sorry.
So I'm a double back on 2 points. I'm a double back on you talking about Bo doing certain shit and you might want to push him. The reason why you can't push him the way you think you want to push him is because he doesn't understand what pushing is. First, you have to understand that level of like, yo, I'm being pushed to do something that I don't want to do. You can't even do that with certain kids because they're not at the level to even understand that. With that kid, yes, you can do that. Now, I can understand if he says something like, yo, like, you remember we talked about like, you know, like, if you stop, like, that might encourage you to stop later in life. I can understand if he says some shit or like, remember I said like, if it hurts, does it really hurt you? Because if it does, we can stop, but we won't be able to complete it. I can understand that. But all he did was he was like, well, it hurts, but we're still going to do it. And she was like, but daddy, and he's like, no, we're still going to. He literally said, no, we're still going to do it. And she was like, she kind of wanted to be like, fuck.
Bro, I don't think I can do it. That's what I'm saying is that like, I think that he's saying we're still gonna do it. Not, it wasn't the act. I think when people see this video, they're gonna see the actual. They're gonna take what he's saying for verbatim and like, no, we're still gonna do this no matter what, right?
What I'm saying is that
it's the message. A lot of times it's the message, but maybe his delivery was off in the video to probably make people think that he was being forceful.
And that's what we always talk about.
Yeah, that's something we always talk about. Maybe his delivery was off, but as a parent, you kind of have to like disengage from like the sentence verbatim and just think about what, one, the situation, two, what's the motive behind it, right? So like, hey, your finger hurts. Okay, cool. We're gonna go to the doctor. You know what I'm saying? After we knock this out, we're gonna go to the doctor. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, she was like, no. So that was kind of like, to me, from the message behind it was just like, that's kind of like a filler. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when it came to you and like, yo, I don't think I can do this, coach. My ankle hurts. Okay, cool. Go see the trainer. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about playing tomorrow. But you're like, no, fuck it. I'm going to just push through it anyway. Because you know what I'm saying? You got to test I think as parents, we have to test our child's boundaries to see how far we can really push them in life. Because later on, she might not remember it because she's only 5 or 6, but he's going to have that moment with her later on in life when she's 21, when she graduates college. Of what do I want to do in my life? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I want to go with my degree. I don't know if this job isn't right for me. I think my manager fucking hates me. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna always refer back to the situation. Like, remember you were 5 and I told you no matter what you can do it. You know what I'm saying? You got to push yourself through it. Yeah, it sucks now, but the other side, it's gonna be rewarding. Yeah, you're gonna find another job. We got to keep this job until you can find another one. But at the end of the day, you still got to hold up your responsibility when it comes to, you know what I'm saying? So this is a situation he's always going to be able to revert back to. Maybe the conversation was too adult-like.
Too mature.
There you go. I think that's...
Y'all niggas said I was bad with words. Y'all better stop it, yo. Go ahead.
No, you fucking bad with words. Anyway, this is the first time well, how many episodes?
Come on, man. I gave a lot of niggas words, man.
Nah, you be on
my wordplay crazy, though.
Your wordplay crazy? I'm gonna make a fucking clip. We're gonna post it on the YouTube.
Nah, my shit crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Needless to say, the maturity of the conversation, maybe he needed to dumb it down a little bit. Maybe. But what I'm saying is that, like, that, I don't think there was nothing wrong with it. Some people can look at it, take it for face value and say, yeah, he's pushing her. But if they really sat down and understood like his motive behind it and his message to his daughter, I think they will like, oh, you know what? Yeah, the delivery was off, but the message is right there for her. You know what I'm saying? She obviously understands what he's trying to say, in the sense that like, hey, this sucks. I'm gonna say my finger hurts, and he's gonna let me stop. But he's like, okay, cool. And then he admitted, he okay, your finger hurts. We're gonna go to the doctor. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go take care of this. I see your concerns. I get it. We're gonna take care of this, but we gotta finish this. You know what I'm saying? You just don't quit in life.
Let me ask you this. I'm pretty sure they had multiple conversations and multiple issues like this before, right? Because the first time you see your daughter cry or something like that, you're gonna be like, all right, yo, like, let me fall back a little bit. Am I not right? Or you just one of those dads where you go hardcore. Because the first time, if I'm doing something with Nova, We doing basketball, soccer, gymnastics,
the first time.
whatever. Her first time crying, I'm like, all right, yo, let me fall back a little bit. We gonna do it again tomorrow, right?
This is you said this her first time crying, or is this her first? Because
this is her first time bumping into something that's difficult, and she's crying.
Okay,
right. The first, and I'm asking you too.
I'm gonna fall back a little bit, but I'm still gonna have.
Are you having that same demeanor that he's having?
The perseverance demeanor, yeah, I'm gonna have.
Like we gotta do it now.
It's not that we have to do it now. We just have to. We can't quit.
And that's what I'm saying. And I never said nothing about stopping or quitting. I just said the way he did it. Obviously, you could see that they had multiple situations like this. Because if it was the first time you've seen your daughter cry over something you guys are doing that she enjoys, you might be like, yo, you know what? All right, yo, we're gonna try this again tomorrow, but we got to keep on going. But he didn't do that. You could tell it was multiple times this shit didn't happen. He was like, yo, listen, we are going to do. He said that shit. He was like, no, we are going to keep on doing this shit. And listen, and I totally agree with keep pushing them, the perseverance, keep pushing them to the end. They following this shit till they get to 21, then wanting to do their job, this, that, and the third. Yeah. But number one, they young.
They're young, yes.
They 5 years old.
They're young.
Right?
I get that.
You still got 10, maybe 10, 8 years for them to really push them and understand, like, yo, in life, you got to do X, Y, and Z to get here.
I get it.
You get it?
I get you.
Okay. Because
I get you, but get me. Right.
I get you. You saying fuck this shit. We gonna push you because later in life this is gonna help you.
But it ain't about later in life though. What I'm saying is that you have to. Your children. I feel like every situation when it comes to your child at that between the time they're born till really for the rest of life, it's all a learning experience. You know what I'm saying?
They're 5 years old though.
I understand. He's not. The conversation he's having with her is not a conversation where he's like he's pushing her. To me, that's just me. Maybe I'm too structured and I'm too. My mother was in the military for 22 years, so she's always a crash and burn. You get up, I'm gonna hug you for a little bit. You don't get up, you don't keep moving. You know what I'm saying? That's the same situation his daughter's in. They tried it before, like the video. They tried it and they were failing. Right? Her finger was hurting, like she said. He came out and said, listen, I understand. Okay, your finger hurts? Okay, cool. We're going to go to the doctor. And what did she say? No, right?
Yeah.
So your daughter... So if No Rose said, I'm hurt, and she says no, and you tell her, okay, cool, we'll go to the doctor to make sure everything's okay. But he's...
using reverse psychology on her. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. If someone it's a different and people tell you this all the time. It's a difference between you hurt and you injured. When you injured, you go to the doctor.
And
when you hurt,
what she felt is if
she was hurt. She said my finger hurts, not that I'm injured.
So you can't go to the doctor over your finger, bro?
Yo, not if you hurt.
Oh, here you go. See now you got fucking the legalities of this shit.
No, I'm just
I'm saying is she really felt that she was hurt. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah. Hurt means like, yo, you scratch your nail or you scratch.
Your hurt is different from my hurt.
No.
It is.
It's a definition between hurt and injured.
There is, but your level of, your severity of hurtness is different than fucking mine.
No.
I could literally roll my ankle and think I'm like, it's the God's word. It's the worst fucking thing in the world. I could roll my ankle right now.
It's going to hurt.
It's going to fucking, but I could feel as if I'm going to die.
Yeah.
You roll your ankle, you're like, I'm fine, I'm walking off.
No, it still hurts though. But no, it still hurts for us.
I may think I have to go to the hospital. You may not. Some people are like that.
And that's cool.
Some people are hypochondriacs. They think they're fucking hurt 24/7. Right. So what he did was he said, okay, you're hurt. I understand. Let's go to we'll go to the doctor. We'll take care. We'll make it better. Right.
So why couldn't he be like, yo, let me take a look at it? Like, we gonna go home and look at this.
So now the nigga gotta be a fucking physician? No, he's because he knows that she's copping deuces is what I'm saying.
How do you know that though?
When he asked her, when she said,
get the aggressiveness.
Yes, get it, because I'm ready to knock him the fuck out. When she said, I'm hurt.
Yeah.
My finger hurts. He said, okay, we're gonna go to the doctor.
No.
That's not what he said?
No.
Okay.
I'm about to tell you what he said.
What he said?
He said, no, we're going to continue to do this. And she was like, but it hurts. Then he was like, all right, well, you know what? We'll just go to the doctor then. That's what he said.
So that's what I said.
No, I know that's what he said, but that's not the first thing he said. When she said my finger hurt, he didn't say, yo, like, we could watch it right now. He didn't say, like, yo, we're going to go to the doctor. He said, no, we're going to do this, and then we're going to get it done. Then after, he was like, yo, we can go to the doctor. We can watch it right now. You want to watch it right now?
Roland knew that she was trying to find a way out of the situation, right? That's the bottom line. You know when your child is trying to just maneuver around the situation where you gotta do shit. It's just the same way like when we used to try to skip school and shit.
Hold on.
You want to try it one more time and remember it and try to hit it? Yes or no?
No.
Huh?
No.
Why?
This hurts.
What hurts? Let me see. Let me see.
No, not this one.
What? Let me see.
Not this.
Wait, so you're telling me you don't want to try again because your finger hurts?
All right, hold on. Like I said,
okay.
He never said. I'm about to keep going.
All right, keep going.
Jaden, we're going again, okay?
All right, we're going again.
He's bro. He knows he's trying to get out of the situation.
Let's make it happen. Let's fight for it. Come here. We got this.
He gives her a hug.
And we can go to the doctor afterwards, okay? No, you're
my point.
No. Yeah,
so he said, we're going to complete this because he knows that she's trying to get out of the situation.
She's 5 years old.
You keep bringing this age shit, but she obviously.
What do you mean keep age shit? What is that? Has a lot to do with pushing your kids, bro.
And I know
you don't, because if you did, you wouldn't say that's the age shit, because you can push a kid not to love shit no more. You know that.
Yes, I know that for a fact.
And when does that happen? When they're at a certain age.
Okay,
nigga.
so at the end of the video, was she upset that she completed the routine?
No, but she's fucking crying when she's doing the routine.
Because she feels as though she's failing. That's the point I'm trying to get
No, she feels that she's hurt, nigga.
No, she didn't fail because obviously she's not hurt. No.
You can still do shit and be hurt, nigga. Come on, man. Yo, you gotta stop, yo.
You gotta chill, bro. Like what I'm saying.
So hold on, you can't do shit and still be hurt? You can hurt your ankle and still play, right?
Yes, but some people at level of severity, and he addressed.
I'm not talking about the level. I'm just talking about you can still do shit and be hurt.
He addressed her concern. My finger hurts. Which one? This one. She laughed about it. Said no. It's this one. Right? Does she not? We can play it back. She did.
Yeah.
All right, she did.
She was crying laughing.
Oh, she was crying. Get the fuck out of here. Now she was fucking crying.
She was crying laughing like, yo.
Full of more shit than a Christmas turkey right now, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
I don't need to eat turkey.
That's fine. You ain't gotta eat turkey, but nigga, she was laughing when he said which finger. He said this one. She said she started laughing and she said no, it's this one. Did she not?
So hold on.
Did she not? No, answer my question. Did she not?
Hold on.
Okay, she did.
I'm trying to figure out what you asking. I'm
asking you.
Yeah.
When she said my finger hurts, right?
Yeah.
He said this finger, and she said no when she started laughing. Did she not? Play it back.
Yeah. She was like, no, right here.
But she laughed, right?
Yeah.
So obviously he's okay. He addressed that. He said if she's laughing and she's
man. Oh man, lost
because bro, I'm like, yo, this is kind of, it's like we're the same. We agree to disagree with this because she literally laughed, meaning that she knew he could sense that your child. He knew that she wasn't hurt. You know what I'm saying? If your child's really hurt, I get it. If you could deep down in your side, and like if she didn't laugh and she was like, no, Daddy, I really can't do this, I'm sure for a fact he would have stopped. I in my whole heart, I believe that he would have stopped. But the fact that he said, when she said my finger hurts, he said this one. She laughed and said, no, Daddy, this one. He said, okay, cool. We're still going to complete this, and in the sense that like, I know you're trying to get out of it, and sometimes life is against you. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta. There's some barriers you have to jump in life. We'll complete this. We'll still go to the doctor and make sure your finger's okay. Because I deep down in my heart, I think he knew that she was just trying to get away from. She was quitting on herself, And I get that she's 5, 6, you know, she's adolescent, you know what I'm saying? I get that. However, it's not a bad quality. It's no different than your child falling off the playground and you tell them, you know what, it's okay, get up, you're fine. Get up and go do it again. You know what I'm saying?
There is a difference. There is. Because
there is a difference. I don't know, man.
The difference between that and what's going on is your kid, you're not pushing your kid to do anything. He's pushing his kid. But, you know, if you on a slide and you fall off and your kid say, I'm hurt, you might be like, all right, let me see. Like I said, let me see. Nah, you good. Go ahead. And if he says no, you can be like, okay, that's cool. Like, if you don't want to play, you don't want to play. With this situation, there was no. There was no, I'm going to sit down and not do it. It was like, yo, if you don't do this shit, we leave him right now and that's the end of the day. Which is cool for certain situations. I really, you know, I understand that. I'm totally like that. My whole thing is, at that age, I think it was just a little bit too early to have that delivery.
So
that's
then,
all I said.
So we can agree that the conversation was too mature, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So if he'd have used language to fit her, but still had the same message, is he still pushing her?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. But I think it probably would have been a better video if he would have been like, you know what, we're going to do this again tomorrow. And then he did another video the next day and they did that shit. See, so what's the difference between that?
The difference between the conversation, it's still the same message, though, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But the maturity conversation that you're going to have with Nova Rose when she's 16 is going to be different when she's 5. But
he's trying to have he's trying to have that same conversation.
That maturity conversation. But what I'm saying is, if the conversation were adjusted to fit a 5-year-old's understanding.
Yeah, I think the video really came off differently.
It's still, so the video, I think that, and that's what I'm saying. I think and that goes back to what I was saying before. The message was there. The conversation probably was too mature for her because she's a baby. You know what I'm saying? However, if the conversation went from being so mature down to her level, and the message was still there, would people still think she's pushing? Would people still think he's pushing her?
No, I don't think so.
How does it differ then?
How does it differ? Because it's delivery. He's trying to deliver a mature message to a 5-year-old.
But the message is still the same. To get up and wipe yourself off.
But it's all about delivery. It's the same thing if you talk to someone that's older than you, try to talk to them like they're a dummy, and then you give them the same type of talk and you give them to at a maturity level, they're going to be like, yo, that's disrespectful. But what are you going to say? Well, it's the same type of message. It doesn't matter. It's the same message. You got to talk to people a certain way.
I'm with you on that.
You know what I mean? You got to respect people and do things the right way.
Yes. When it comes to people who aren't, this is his daughter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't Boog talking to GQ, Boog talking to his mom, this ain't Boog talking to Ashley. This is Boog talking to Bo, Boog talking to Cassie. This is GQ talking to Nova Rose. This is yours. Correct. You mold this human being to be who you don't mold them to be who you want them to be because you want them to grow, but what I'm saying is you kind of,
and that's my issue.
And you kind of,
because that's what he's trying to do, I believe.
Oh, I don't think I think so you're saying that this Roland guy is pushing his daughter is just pushing her into gymnastics or cheerleading, wherever it is.
Yeah, and I'm going to circle back to what you said. Because he sees the other side. Like we started off with the whole, you were like, he's doing it because he sees the other side. And the reason why he sees the other side is because he used to be a top cheerleader in Division I. But so he knows what it takes to get there.
You're taking my words and using it against me. What I'm saying, he sees the other side when it comes to the situation of failing. Not the situation of gymnastics.
So failing and being successful doesn't like intertwine with each other?
You're confusing yourself. You're taking what I'm saying and applying it just to gymnast. Like he's like if you take basketball, right, and you apply it to Nova, like, hey, I play ball, I'm gonna bring you around, this is what you're gonna do. That's a difference. She has some liking to this sport. We don't know if he's forced this gymnastics.
No, but how do you know that though?
How do we know that? We're just a viewer on the.
And that's what you said. But you said that. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think you've seen his page, his Instagram, whatever it is. they have wait a minute, they have a following, and I get that. Baby, does she hate this? Have you seen in other videos that you could sense that, like,
I'm about to give you a great example right now. A lot of people know Snoop Dogg's son, Cornell.
Okay.
The nigga was one of the top wide receivers in the nation, right? Had the scholarship to go to UCLA. And what happened? On ESPN, he said, yo, Pops, I don't want to play football no more. And like I said, you see his page. He been to all these tournaments. He was a top recruit, laughing, smiling with his dad, winning championships, all that shit. Everything that shows that this person loves it. But when it was time to go to college, he told his dad on national TV, Pops, I only done this shit because you loved it. I did it because of you. I didn't really do it. And now what he do now? He don't play football no more. He's a model. And hold on. And what I'm saying is it's the same situation. You're seeing what someone likes to do with their father, their mom, or whatever, and they're laughing and they're enjoying this shit. But deep down inside, we don't actually know their feelings. We just see it because they do it and they're good at it. We don't see it. And that's the point. He's pushing his kid, yes, to be successful, but they actually love that success. And
how are we able to make that judgment, though?
You can't. You just got to let them do it.
You have to take the fucking video for face value, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You said that she liked it. That's what I'm saying.
If she... Bro, I'm almost positive if she didn't like doing this shit, they would not have hundreds of videos of her fucking flipping on his hands.
Yo, but what I'm saying is it's the same situation with Cornell, bro. He went, yo, hold on, and just answer me this: if Cornell didn't like football, right, and he didn't love it, and he gonna be the top guy, why would he do an ESPN special and have episodes on ESPN of them following him around?
I get that. I've seen.
But why?
I've seen that horror film.
It wasn't horror though to people. It was, damn, Snoop Dogg's son is nice as shit. This motherfucker about to be the best, but now you're saying it's a horror film.
The conversation changes when he goes from saying, Dad, I was just doing this because this is what you want. You know?
Exactly. And guess what?
Have they had that moment yet?
What do you mean?
Oh, has there ever been a moment?
They probably have, but they probably don't film anything. Social media is bigger. But I'm about to hit you. I'm about to get you better though. At that point in a person's life where you're 18, it's more important to be like, yo, if you quit something in life or you stop something in life that you're good at, you got to keep pushing. And he never did that. Snoop Dogg never got to that point when he was like, yo, you got to do this shit. Like, we're going to take you to a psychologist, like this, that, and the third. He was just like, you know what? You my son. I love you. If you don't really like this shit, and I understand that maybe I pushed you a little bit too hard, then that be it, bro. You just do what you want to do in life.
So Snoop Dogg gave his son an out, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
Because we don't need to talk about Cornell and football and Snoop Dogg and football no more, though.
Right.
Off of that.
And this guy here gave his daughter an out, did he not?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right.
I don't think he gave him an out.
All right. Okay. Well,
they still did it.
Hey, I guess we got to say, hey, baby, we're gonna pack this shit the fuck up and we're gonna get the fuck on with our day. Is that the moment you're looking for him to say?
Yo, listen.
He gave her an out. He was like, listen, we're gonna if your finger hurts, we're gonna go.
To the doctor.
To the doctor, right?
Yeah, but it was never. But what I'm trying to say is, hold on. You gotta stop rubbing your head.
You're not getting it.
No, you're not. Hold on. All I'm saying is, why couldn't he say, yo, I know your fingers hurt. We're gonna go home, check this shit out, and tomorrow we're gonna do it again. Why couldn't he do that?
So that goes back to what I was saying before. Maybe the conversation was too mature for her level.
Okay.
She could have been. I think what could have happened if people take the video for what it is and not read so much into the backstory, because you know what I'm saying, until it's hard proof to you, you don't know what's going on. Same with like the Britney Spears situation. Like, we thought Britney was fucking shitting roses and fucking pissing glitter for a long time, right?
Yeah.
Up until this point where...
Not until this point. Until that bitch cut her hair off. Okay. We knew there were signs that she was crazy.
But that's what I'm saying. How long did it take from the late 90s up until the early 2000s of like when she really like...
That shit was only like 5 to 8 years, dog.
Yes. Okay. Whatever the time frame may be.
Yeah.
So now we have proof to say, you know what, Britney, you're kind of... There's something's wrong.
Yeah.
This man and his daughter enjoy from what we've seen. From what we've seen, until I can't make that judgment. I can't say, oh well, no, fuck that. He's abused. He's mentally abused. Or he should.
Once again, I never said nothing about abuse.
I know you never said nothing about abuse, but what I'm saying is that you're comparing, like, to me, I feel like you're comparing apples to oranges in a situation, in the sense that, like, that, like, there's no proof of this child feeling like, you know, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I just, you know, there's not instances where she's like, I don't, you know, Dad, I don't want to do, maybe not today, maybe, you know what I mean?
We haven't seen those videos, but we seen this video of her saying, Dad, I'm hurt, I don't want to do it.
I'm hurt. She said, I'm hurt, and he asked her, where are you hurt?
Oh, hold on. All I'm saying is, there's been a video of them saying she doesn't want to do things. That's one. Because like you're saying, when you talked about, yo, there wasn't any video of Britney Spears saying like, yo, I don't want to dance today. My feet are hurting, or I don't want to sing today. My voice is hurting. We never saw that. But we're saying with this video, with this girl, there has a situation where she's 5 years old and she said, I don't want to do it. Her dad said, yo, you know what? I'm going to use the reverse psychology, this, that, and the third, and we're going to do it. And the delivery might be this, that, and the third, but we still going to do it, right? Because I think you're trying to get a way out. But what I'm trying to say too is there might have been times where Britney Spears might have been like, yo, my feet or my voice is hurting, just to get a way out, right? And she was pushed. And what I'm saying, she's been pushed so far, she's at the point where she's at now. The same thing with Cornell. He might have been running some routes and he's like, yo, Dad, like really in his head, he like, yo, Dad, I'm tired. And Pops is like, nah, yo, like, you know about like Jerry Rice and all of them, they've been hella tired, but you got to keep doing it. He's like, all right, yo, I'm going to do it. And his dad thinks that's a way out. But, yo, then fast forward 2 years later, he's like, yo, I don't want to play football. That's all I'm saying. We actually see a video of, hold on, I'm going to just say my last point. We actually see a video of a young kid saying they don't want to do something because they're hurt. And all I'm saying is all the people that have been messed up in the head and don't want to do anything in life, we haven't seen those videos, but now they don't want to do those certain things in life. And all I'm saying is that might contribute to them not wanting to do what they love now. Okay. That's all I'm saying. All right, and her saying like, yo, I don't want to do it, Dad, I think was a crime to just say, yo.
Is it a crime or is it not?
We don't know. All we can do is go off
of what we fucking see.
No, we could go off of what kids say though.
Yeah, he is going off what she says though.
No, I'm talking about overall kids, yo.
I'm there with you on that level.
Yeah.
When it comes to the overall.
So answer the question. If you do something with Cassidy and she says, Daddy, I'm hurt, I don't want to do this. Just hold on. Before we just, it's a yes or no question. If she says, yo, Dad, I'm hurting right now, I don't want to do it. Are you going to be like, yo, Cassidy, we going to continue to do this shit? Or are you going to be like, yo, all right, I'm going to take a look at it and we could probably do this tomorrow? Hold on, not
him, me?
Yeah, you. What are you going to do?
My next question is what hurts.
All right, she says your finger.
My finger hurts.
Yep.
I point to the finger that I think that she's talking about, and she laughed.
No, don't say laugh. No, I'm just saying, no laughing. I'm just saying, she's like, no, this finger, she doesn't laugh.
Yes, if I can hear the sincerity in your voice and I think that you're really hurt, then okay, we'll chill. The fact that on that video,
okay, she laughs. Cassidy laughs. What are you doing next?
And I know my child.
No, just offer you.
I know my child.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Just like Roland knows his daughter.
Okay.
And this is something she, from what face value says, she likes doing this. Right?
Okay. Like Cornell and Britney Spears. Yes, okay. We can do that.
We can say that.
Okay. We can say
like
that.
Britney Spears. But if my child continuously comes to me and says, Daddy, this is just, if they even feel they have an excuse, okay, I get it, we're going to chill. But if I know for a fact that I'm looking at you and you say, Daddy, my finger hurts, and I point to the finger I think you're talking about, and then you say, haha, no, and you look at me in my face and I can see that you're just trying to find your way out of not failing anymore.
But she's crying.
She laughed.
But no, I know she's laughing, but she's still crying though.
I think she's crying because she feels that she can't do it.
So that's not a sign to be like, okay, let's do it tomorrow.
Okay, so as a true man or a true dad, I know you are. you're gonna let No Rules feel as though like it's okay to just like
stop something and do it tomorrow. I'm gonna tell you that right now. She's a girl, yo. She's 5 years old. If my daughter does something and she's crying about something, like we're doing, like I said, she's doing soccer. We can't get the drill. Yo, there's so many other days, baby girl. We're going to do this shit tomorrow early in the morning. We're going to do this shit the next day. If she's fibbing this, that, and the third, I'm going to have a conversation with her. Yo, listen, if you're fibbing and you're lying, I'm just going to let you know. We can't do this anymore. I'm not going to continue to do it.
So the homie saw his daughter was fibbing,
and he said, "We're gonna do it. We're going to do it."
Because
all I'm saying, hold on, you asked me what I'm gonna do. All I'm saying is, I'm gonna say, yo, if you keep fibbing, we just not gonna do it. We just not gonna do it. But at the end of the day, like I know for a lot of things, because I play sports and I do a lot of other shit, you have to want to do it as a person.
So and like I said, you know your child. You know she wants to do this. Like this episode got a little heated, bro. But
you got heated.
I did, cause I just felt as if I wasn't like I don't want people to think that my kids are cabinet kids, but they just so my daddy say jump and they ask me how high, right? I'm on board with making sure my children are. If they like something they love, they're passionate about it. They're only 2, so if they're passionate about it when they get older, I'm all for it. But I'm not gonna let you quit on yourself. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to count yourself out, right? Even if it's 6, if I know you genuinely like something, which from what we've seen, I can't tell you what happens off of camera, right?
Yeah.
I can't tell you that she's gonna go home and have a mental breakdown after this video's filmed. I'm taking from what I see at face value, right?
Correct.
Just how kind of like the Britney Spears situation. They're 2 totally different situations, but like the Britney, we didn't realize Britney was going crazy until she cut her hair. You know what I'm saying? Same with Mike. Like we didn't know Mike was getting the shit kicked out of him until later on. But what I'm saying, I'm
just say one thing. But all of us in the room know when you get to Hollywood, when you get to a certain level of success, you gotta go crazy, bro.
Oh yeah,
All right, then.
Yeah. You gotta go crazy.
When you get to certain success,
yes,
you're not mentally right.
So I'm not gonna limit their success because this is a dad and his daughter who are performing these acrobatic routines on video.
Yeah,
got hundreds of thousands of followers. I get that, but if I know that you genuinely like something and I know you're counting yourself out, I'm gonna push you through it. If I can look at you in the face and you can sit here and tell me, Daddy, I can't do this anymore. I don't want to do it. I understand. I'm not going to force the hand. I'm not going to keep moving. This situation, from what I've seen on the video, I watched it 3 or 4 times. I think that he knows his daughter genuinely likes what she does. I think that he saw his daughter counting herself out, and he knew that if he could push her just one more time, which happened, they fucking nailed it. You see what I'm saying? It's a thin line to walk. I think if I'd have said this earlier, maybe I wouldn't have got too aggressive. But it's a thin line to walk. But if you know your child genuinely likes what the fuck they're doing, whether it be dance, basketball, fucking playing an instrument, whatever it is, and you can just see them fail, and you know that they really like they're frustrated with themselves. Sometimes we get frustrated to the point we want to cry. Same with fatherhood. Like there's some points I get so frustrated I want to fuck. I broke down the other week on the phone with my mom. Like it's natural, you know what I'm saying, to be, because you want to be so great at it that you find yourself failing. It can hinder you a little bit. He sees that in his daughter. So I think that he genuinely saw her enjoying doing these routines, not only for herself but with her dad. You know what I mean? Like some children naturally take a liking to what their dad's done, right? Like Nova Rose may go play basketball because she sees daddy play basketball. Bo may go play basketball. But if Cassidy or Bo wants to go play baseball or softball, completely I'm all for you as long as you put your all into it.
Yeah.
He saw her putting her all into this area. He pushed her that one. He knew that he deep down inside, if you can push your child a little bit further, she completed it. So it's a fine line to walk. The conversation maybe was a little too mature. Maybe he could have done it now, I don't even know how to dumb it down to a 6-year-old because I'm not in that space. He could have dumbed it down because I know the conversation you have with her is a conversation you have with adults. Like me and you could have that conversation and you could see the message, you know what I'm saying? He could have dumbed it down. But it's the message behind it, and he knew that she wanted to nail this. He could see it. She just was trying to find a way to stop doing it. But he pushed her just a little bit further, and then voila.
All right, man. Listen. Give it to the people, man.
Man, let me calm, man. I got high blood pressure with this. Anyway, make sure you guys holler at us. Follow us on subscribe, YouTube. All the shit they say on YouTube, subscribe. Let us know. Diaper Dads Podcast. IG, diaper.dads, DIAPERDIDS. Tell your mama, your friends, your grandmamas. Also, we're on SoundCloud, and we will catch you guys again next week. GQ, it's been a blessing, brother.
Peace.
How it feel to be a dad? How it feel to be a man? You provide by any means, and we sticking to the plan. Yeah, I do this for my seed. Come and listen, come and see. Remember, it was just me. Now it's all about we. Lead by example. This for my child. I swear that I got you for life. Went from the court to talking about buckets. Now we talking Pampers and wipes. I really love this though. Look at you and get inspired. You the fuel to my fire. Come here, let me change your diaper. Diaper dash.